and welcome to Frugal Gamer. So today I am actually going to be talking about 5 low-cost service ideas. What I mean by low-cost service ideas is you don't have to pay too much out of pocket just to be able to get something that you're not necessarily good in done, or it's something that is just really important for the business to really scale or something like that. And so that's kind of what I'm touching up on. Number 1 is going to be ask a friend. So more often than not, people know somebody that can help them in either one or more aspects, or they can help gradually over time while they're trying to learn. So asking a friend to either help you with the business, like generally speaking, is quite a good idea, just because it allows you to get a second opinion. Now, obviously, this is still your business, but having somebody to gradually help you in the business. Now, the reason why it's gradual is because when you're starting out, it's mainly you doing a bunch of the work, and that's usually when you need the most help, but that's when people are the least likely to help you and go out of pocket just to help you out. Part of this is because, some people just don't believe in others, and then there's also the people who don't have much ambition themselves, so they don't want to help people out. Though that also works vice versa. Those who don't have ambition also praise those who have ambition and are more likely to help. There's so many different factors to this, but another thing is that if they can do one or more things, for example, say somebody can do both image editing and video editing, that's something you may end up wanting on your team. But that's just one example. The second idea is get a newbie. Now, what do I mean when I say newbie? What I mean is get somebody who is new enough to the point where they're not going to ask you for a lot of money. For example, if they want to do image editing, try to make it to where it's around $20 or less per project if you can. That's usually what a newbie is. They're somebody that is still starting out, but they have enough experience behind them for you to say, okay, yeah, you know a little bit about what you're doing, about what you need to do, and then that's when you can come in and give them the details that they need to follow for whatever work they're going to be doing. Number 3 is going to be freshmen. Now, when I say freshmen, I mean freshmen, as in, this is their first year. Because when somebody is in their first year for freelancing, or anything like that, even if it's just a startup company that they're trying to do, they are very likely to give you free services to build up their portfolio, because it's kind of like, I help you so you can help me. And what you do is you can have them do whatever the project is. Maybe it's image editing, maybe it's photography, maybe it's just a packager. You never know, but you want a freshman because they will be a hell of a lot more likely to not ask for any money at all in return for being able to put what they do for you on their portfolio. And you can ask them to make sure that they put the details of the business in the portfolio. That way, not only do they have a example of some of their experience, but also people that are looking into all these images may end up being likely to actually go forth and try and click on business page or business website or something about the business so that they can see what your business is about and whatnot. But number 4 is actually something I kind of slipped out earlier, and that is try to find freelancers. So the reason why I say try to find freelancers is freelancers are used to doing either a small series of tasks or just a single task. And it depends on what you want, obviously. That depends on which freelancer you go with. Obviously, it also depends on the business, but the main point is that this can be a low-cost service. It can be. It's not always a low-cost service, but with a freelancer, you would be able to not only build up their portfolio, but you would also be able to haggle them because they are trying to get a business standing a little bit. They're trying to be more self-employed, and trying to haggle is a lot more likely. When you're talking to a newbie, they're a lot less likely to be able to be flexible with stuff just because they have enough experience behind them to where it's like, okay, I know that I'm good at this, I'm not going to settle for anything less. But with a freelancer, they're used to people having to try and haggle, and they're used to trying to be flexible for their clients. So that is one thing that you could do. And then number 5 is kind of an obvious, but do it yourself. Just do it yourself, even if it sucks, even if it's not the best thing in the world. This can sometimes get you those people that are willing to do it for free. Or this sometimes can get you a friend or family member to go and help you out because they see how much you suck. Or it could be just good enough to actually get you a couple more people, and that could be enough to create the small spark that you need to be able to build up your business a little bit more and add some growth and scaling to it. But that was about it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and please subscribe to the channel and help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers. Please, please, please. Thank you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!